Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Matic must get the nod on this one. He offers both protection and creation by way of great athleticism and an intelligence that makes him look completely assured in the busiest of areas.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Matic. Lingard. Bruno Fernandes. Hector Bellerin. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? More than happy to take the muscular approach. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Martial!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Aubameyang finds himself eased off the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Willock.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lacazette. And it's Lingard. This is Martial has a goal! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's Lacazette. And it's Kolasinac. Mesut Ozil. And here's Aubameyang. Lacazette. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Hoists it forward. Willock. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. And here, it's Lacazette! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Ozil with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They've played it short. Flings in a cross. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Martial plays it long. Bruno Fernandes. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Going for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Mustafi positions himself well and cuts it out. Mustafi. And it's Kolasinac. Played out to the right. Hector Bellerin goes for the cross. And we've reached half-time. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. David Luiz. Luiz with the crossfield ball. Hector Bellerin. And here's Lacazette. Aubameyang! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And here's Rashford. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Leno sends that a long way. Mata. Good take, and he's had a look. And here's Martial. Martial clips one through. Martial unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Hector Bellerin. Mesut Ozil. And here's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! It's there! Arsenal are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Down by a lack of accuracy. Aubameyang.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Ceballos goes looking. Xhaka demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Maguire cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Juan Mata. Manchester United going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. How about a shot? He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Across the field it goes. Plenty of goals, plenty of excitement, all square. He's looked long this time. Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Bruno Fernandes really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Kolasinac.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Pogba. This could... has a goal!
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Kolasinac. And here's Aubameyang. Hit long and direct. Aubameyang provides an outlet. We can get that clear. Kolasinac gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's had a goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Lindelof gets it back. One final crack at it now. Bruno Fernandes looks to dink one in. And he's there to cut it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, good ball. Decent looking ball. Aubameyang is flagged offside. Maguire. Lindelof. And it's Pogba. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United take a point there. All things considered, a pretty good point. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Both managers may not admit it in public, but privately they may have taken a draw before.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much... Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Redmond. And it's Martial. He's left his man. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford has a shot! And that's been won straight back. Manchester United made a reasonable start to the season. A draw first up. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. Juan Mata. Bertrand. It's a good foot in there. Juan Mata. Pogba. Rashford. Gets good distance on it. Looks to clip it forward.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
And it's Pogba. And here's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Juan Mata. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bruno Fernandes taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. What a terrific save by McCarthy! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to shoot. Hits one! It's bounced out! Good clearance and very necessary. Matic. Pogba. Here it comes. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Ings. And it's Bertrand.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's cut it out. Højbjerg set up his side's equaliser in their last game. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Referee's given a throw. Ward-Prowse, whose second half volley gave his side the lead last time. Tries to switch the play. And it's Bertrand. Ward-Prowse spreads it towards the left. Ward-Prowse needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Bruno Fernandes has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bruno Fernandes. Matic. Rashford. Rashford with the cross. Walker-Peters. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Forward it goes. And here's Rashford. Now it's Martial. Oh, that's neat. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
And the finish! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Rashford was quick to move in, keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it.
And the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Redmond. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Højbjerg. Plays it out to the wing. And it's Bertrand. Højbjerg. Ward-Prowse. It's a brilliant interception. Now it's Long. Long has a go! Shaw with the clearance. Shoots! It's anyone's ball. Højbjerg. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's the Long. And it's Redmond. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Going through. Martial has a hit! He can pounce on that. In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Bruno Fernandes did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Redmond plays it over to the other flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Walker-Peters. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And here's Ings. Bednarek. Bertrand. Promising cross, cut out in the nick of time.
Southampton are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
And here's Martial. Redmond with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Juan Mata. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mata was not to be moved. Ward-Prowse. And here's the Long. Long! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Ings proving impossible. It's Ings! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Ward-Prowse. And here's Long. Wan-Bissaka plays it forward. Now the counter. Bruno Fernandes gets it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Ward-Prowse. And here's Ings. Wan-Bissaka positions himself well and cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. He's pinged one through here. Martial. No, it's not getting there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's played forward. 2 minutes to be added on. Maguire does well there, alert. And it's Martial. Bruno Fernandes. Matic. And here's Martial. And that's it. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So welcome to everyone. We are here again and ready to go. The domestic season still relatively freshly started in many of Europe's major leagues. It is a time filled with hope and expectation, and that is certainly the case here. The first step, one of many, towards the very summit of European football. This is the time when you dream, indeed perhaps you believe, you are allowed to believe. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So, are we ready for another edition of this tournament? I think we are.
Well, when it comes to major European trophies, Peter, this is one of those eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. I think changes to the format have increased interest levels, and the emphasis on victories is more pronounced now, and hopefully these two will go at it accordingly and we can enjoy this.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a hits one! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Wan-Bissaka. Pogba. It's a loose ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pogba. Greenwood, he's had a shot! That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Bruno Fernandes with a real chance here. Bruno Fernandes! Well, that's where he wants it. Lindelof does well there, alert. Matic. Goes direct to the front line. Tries to locate someone up front. De Gea can hoist it clear. And that's been won straight back. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. And he's cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chance to break. Fred hoists it forward. Looking to get within range. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Done very well to intervene. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. They've got a corner here. And he's there to clear it. Quick ball forward. Has he found his man? That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Matic. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He could be in here. Fred. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Matic. Greenwood. Pogba. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And the counter is on. Greenwood. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets it upfield. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. No question that's a foul. Just brushed off the ball there. Lindelof. Maguire. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming.
Maguire just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, shooting chance! Gets good distance on it. Good take, and he's had a look. It's a brilliant interception. Well, they could break here. Played in with accuracy.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Forward it goes. Lindelof cuts it out. Matic. Matic plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Here it is now, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Fred. Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Keeper has beaten it away. And it's Pogba. Timely intervention. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Maguire. And the through ball is intercepted. Gets it, and now what? He's had that put on a plate. Lindelof tries a pass forward. Battles to win it back.
AGF merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bruno Fernandes. It's Pogba! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hoists it forward.
AGF showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Bruno Fernandes plays a clever pass. Has a pop! And in it goes!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Greenwood. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United start as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points, crucially. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great...